What's up, guys? This is Mike from Peak Athletic Development, and I just wanted to share something with you that popped in my head a few times today. So I'll start with where this idea occurred. So as I was doing chest to bar pull-ups today, I was doing a superset of back squats. It was 3.3.3, 3 sets 3, about 20 seconds rest in between, 2 minutes rest after that, and then into weighted chest to bar pull-ups. So as I was doing these chest to bar pull-ups, last time I did them, I was testing a 1 rep max pronated chin up. And as I was doing this max, my first maximal attempt was at 106 pounds. I weigh about 163 pounds at the time. I'm up to like 170 right now. But as I was doing this attempt, I was pulling up, and I would get to about right here, about eye level to that bar. And as I was there, I was staring at that bar, trying to get over, and I was focusing so much on that bar, and I failed that rep. So I was at 106 pounds. Took like 2-3 minutes rest. I thought maybe I wasn't primed. Maybe I jumped into it too quick. I was kind of in a rush, which isn't a good thing all the time. But from there, I dropped down, and I actually tried a second set at 106, and then I went down to 100 pounds. Same thing. Pulled myself all the way up. Everything felt strong and fast. Got to here, staring at that bar, shaking, trying to get it. Some people would kip in that situation, try to send themselves up and then count it, but I wanted to hold myself to a higher standard. So I got there, and then I failed. So today when I was training, I was doing my chest to bars. I had 4 reps, and I started relatively light and was doing my sets. And as I was increasing in weight, I was finding that the last 2 or 1 reps was just, I would get real close. I would get maybe that 3rd rep, I'd hit it. It was real tough. It was probably around collarbone height. Come down, take a second, come back up, and it'd be real tough to get my chin there. So on the first set or 2, that's what started to happen. It was real tough on that 3rd and 4th rep. So on the 3rd set or so, it just kind of happened randomly. I was pulling myself up, and I started to just look straight ahead, way above the bar. And I started to hit my chest a lot easier. That last little piece where I would grind through, or I wouldn't really get, I was starting to get that as I was looking up, and I was just looking to the spot that I wanted to get into, as opposed to as I'm pulling up, staring at that bar and getting stuck there. So as I was walking my dog before, this idea popped back into my head, and I decided I was going to share it with you guys. So in driving school, this is a great example that when I was in driver's ed about 5-6 years ago, from my instructors, they had always said, if you are sliding, or if say it's snowing or it's really icy out and you're sliding towards a pole, let's just say, or the curb, and you're focusing on not trying to hit that pole, right? You're going towards it, you're staring at it, you're thinking, oh shit, I'm going to slam into this pole, I'm going to ruin the car, just got my license, and my parents are going to kill me, right? So as you're going towards that pole, you're looking at it, you're trying to get out of the way, but everything is just pulling you towards that pole. So one of the things they teach you to do in driving school is to look to where you want to go. So if that pole is here and you're coming towards it, right, if you're focusing and you're staring at that pole, chances are you're going to hit it. But if you're sliding towards that pole and you start looking this way, the way you want to go to try to get out of that turn, you have a much better chance that you're going to come out of that turn and you may not hit that pole, and you could save your life or your car, whatever it is. And this idea actually came into play when I was a snowplow for a few winters as a subcontractor, and it was snowing pretty bad. I was a pretty young driver at the time, and I was driving a big old Dodge Ram, big truck, plow on it, snowing pretty hard. This is probably like my 2nd time out plowing, and I was making a turn off of a side street onto a main road, and as I was coming out, I was just going a little too fast. Like I said, I was a young driver, and when I was younger, I used to speed a lot, and I was just going a little too fast for the snow, and I came flying out, right? Came across, there was about 4 or 5 lanes, and ended up in like that 4th one and was just sliding towards the other side of the road. There was actually a camera crew on the corner, I guess, broadcasting about the snow. They just turned around and stared, and all I could remember was focusing on the way I wanted to go. I just didn't want to slide off the side of the road, slam into a telephone pole or whatever it was, and I just focused towards looking the other way. And as I was doing that, that idea popped back in my head as, holy shit, that actually works, and that makes a lot of sense, that when you focus towards more what you want as opposed to what you don't want, you usually have a better reaction from that. And this is basically why I made this video, was to just explain how you need to, if you don't already, focus on the things that you want as opposed to what you don't want. It might sound cliche or might sound like the secret in being positive, but it's a little deeper than that. Like the chest to bar example, like the driving example, whatever your situation is, you may be a gym owner and you may have 50 people in your gym and you're looking to expand and you want a better environment for the people that are at the gym and you want a better lifestyle for yourself. So sometimes people tend to focus on what they don't want. They're sitting there focusing on, oh, I only have 50 members and I need leads and I need people inquiring, and it might not be occurring at the current time. So a lot of that is due to that we're focusing so much on what we don't want. We're putting so much emotion into the unwanted, and emotion, when you break it down, is your energy in action, right? It's all your energy and all your thoughts and everything inside you is spent, right? If you're spending it on unwanted, chances are that's what you're going to get. So as you begin to make this shift, if you can, start to focus on the things you do want. Focus on, hey, we got to get 50 people in here by June so that we can keep this gym going and we can make this place really awesome. If you're focusing on not having leads and all that stuff, that's what you're going to get. If you spend all that emotion and all your energy towards trying to get leads or focusing on making the environment better at the gym now for your people so that they spread the word for you and you won't even have to do anything, as opposed to being kind of like doom and gloom about we want 50 people, it's not as big as we want right now, and at some point we're gonna have a lot more people in here and the classes will be a lot more just energetic and fun. So I mean, if you're focusing on how it's not fun and exciting for the people, they're gonna think the same way. But if you try to make your gym the way you want it, or let's say you spend all that and you start to spend your energy towards the thing that you specifically want. You want that gym to be exciting and packed and fun and everybody's having a great time, everybody's getting fit and whatever it is. Chances are the people there will start to spread the word for you because it's so much damn fun that they just can't help it. So and that's just a very basic example of how spending all of your energy on the unwanted can just bring you more unwanted, as opposed to if you spend it on what you do want, chances are you'll get what you want. So obviously it's not as easy as that. Sometimes it takes a lot of time to begin to just come into play or whatever it might be, but throughout time, as you're practicing this, things will begin to shed light or begin to just manifest in your life. So as you're really spending that time and focusing on what you want, you might just get what you want. And I know that's a long ramble on looking where you want to go, but I thought it just might help everybody, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. All right, hope it helps. Done.